guys, so it's Gianna. I'm back with a new video. It's a makeup tutorial. Yeah. Relax. Okay, it's a makeup tutorial. So I put up 4 looks that I did in the past on my Instagram, and you guys picked a Kim Kardashian inspired look. It's basically just a smoky eye with really glowy skin. Yeah, it's just this really smoky gold neutral eye and nude lip. I'm warning you right now, all I did was this. I looked in the viewfinder like the entire time, and I'm so sorry. My camera is very slow in focusing. Really, it's me that's just trying to get used to it. I'm like going like this to like focus something, and I realize that I only have to do this for it to focus. I don't have to go, hey, here's a product, look at it, look at it. And I have to just be like, here's a product, look at it. The camera gets a little scared, and I'm scaring the camera, and I gotta just chill out a little bit. I did this look so long ago, so I kind of had to refresh my memory, and that's why I had to film so many times, and oh, this was a very interesting day of filming. Oh, enough about that. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support and for subscribing. So yeah, if you have any suggestions or you want to see a certain look, just comment below and I will definitely get to those comments and make something up for you guys. If you want to know how to get this look, just keep watching and I'll see you guys later. Bye! What I'm first going to use is a moisturizer. I use Clinique, Dramatically Different. It's for dry skin. I have dry skin, so I have to use this cream. So I'm just gonna warm it up in my hands and just kind of put it on my face. After that, I'm gonna take an Eye Balm by Algenist. I'm just gonna take that and, oh, I got it in my eye. Oh. After that, I'm gonna prime my lids. I'll be using Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Rub that in. All the shadows that I'm going to be using are by Decay. So first I'm going to be taking just a big fluffy brush by Sephora. And I'm going to be going into the Naked Basics palette. And I'm going to be using Foxy for my brow highlight. Perfecto. Look at those dark circles. Sexy. I'm taking a 224 from MAC. Just a big fluffy brush. And I'm taking Naked 2 from the Basics palette. Just kind of rub it in there. Tap it a little bit off. And just kind of go in there and blend. And I'm mixing faint, just a tad bits from the Naked Basics, and just kind of fluff that in as well. Okay, and then you should have something like that. You're taking a clean blending brush. This is from Coastal Scents. Just a fluffy brush like that, and just kind of rub over that area. Okay, so after that, I'm going to take a flat brush. I think this is from, I don't remember what brand, Monster, I think maybe. It's just a teeny tiny little flat guy. I'm just going to be taking Faint, which is from the Naked Basics. I'm just kind of gonna go on that lid there. And you could start to kind of just blend it out. Kind of rub around a little bit. Next I'm going to be taking Dark Horse, and this is from the Naked, look how old this is, the Naked One palette. It's one of my favorite palettes ever. I tended to use this one more than any of the others. I'm going to be taking Dark Horse. It's this color right here. I'm just going to start to pat on the outer edge of my eye. And you're going to start to see a harsh line, but we'll blend that. Taking the 224 again and just blending. Okay, and you should get something like that. I'm gonna take a flat brush. Same company. I think it's Munster. Pretty sure it's Munster. I think. Look at how freaking ratchet that is though. Gotta tape it. And 2 colors from the Naked One palette. Those are gonna be Half Baked and Smog. These 2 right here. I'm gonna take Smog first and just kind of go on the center of the lid. You can start to brush. Just leave that inner corner kind of still blank. We're gonna do something with that a little later. Then I'm gonna take Half Baked and just go right over that. I'm gonna take Sin and Sidecar, these 2, and just use them for my highlight for my inner corner. This is from Coastal Scents. And I'm just going to blend that in the inner corner area. And just blend that. So now I'm gonna be taking the 217 from MAC. And I'm gonna be adding Crave, which is from the Naked Basics. Right there. I'm just kind of putting it on the outer. I'm gonna bring it up to the crease just a little bit. It's one of my favorite parts, and that's super sarcastic. It's the liner. I'm using right now Kat Von D, the tattoo liner, and that's been pretty easy for me. So that's what I recommend. It's a pen, so I took my eye just a little bit. If you guys want a more in-depth video, I can do that for you. Just comment below. So now I'm using Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Protect. This has 30 SPF sunscreen, which is awesome. I'm just gonna do that. Next, what I'm gonna be using is my foundation. It's my holy grail. It's like the best thing in the world to me. It is my Makeup Forever HD foundation in shade 155. N right now. I don't know why they do N. Does that mean neutral, I guess? I don't know, is it like a MAC thing? So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna spray it all over my face. Spray it? Yep, spray it all over my face a little bit. Urban Decay optical blurring blush. This is like one of my favorites, and just kind of blend it out. Blend it out, girl. I hate when my brows are naked, by the way. I hate it. I hate it. I'm used to do my makeup all the time without filling my brows. Now I'm just so not used to it. At all. Right now I've been really in love with the Makeup Forever palette. The Camouflage. I'm going to be using this guy right here. And I'm just gonna rub him under there. My nose is itchy. I wasn't picking my nose, guys. Come on. Come on. So after that, I have a pretty damp beauty blender. I'm going to be taking Bright Forecast, which is a MAC Prep and Prime pen. Just kind of drawing a little bit of highlight there. You know, Kim K and her highlights like ridiculous. So I'm just going to try to do my eyes first. A lot of people are probably going to ask. It was because we were using like such dark and fallout-y shadows. So I just wanted to play it safe. Now I'm going to be taking the Touché Veloutee. Touché Veloutee makes me feel, I'm sorry for all the French people out there, I'm probably offending you ridiculously. By Terry, it's the Touché Veloutee in cream too. This is actually one of the concealers that she uses. I'm just gonna pump that up a little bit and just kind of dab it in this area because I need a little more highlight in my life. I'm actually gonna take it to my nose a little bit too. So I'm gonna take that beauty blender again and just press it into my face. A lot of concealer steps, man. You want that Kim K highlight. That's what you gotta do. I'm gonna be taking half a pump of this Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC, if that's possible, because usually it's not. Literally, for that concealer, half a pump is awesome for both eyes. So I'm just gonna dot that there. Dot that on the other eye. I feel like when too much product gets on it, it doesn't become damp anymore. And the tip on these guys, make sure you clean them every time you use them. It's a pain in the butt, but I've noticed if I don't clean mine, or if I didn't at the time, I break out in ridiculous amounts. Right now I'm using Ben Nye Banana Powder. I'm just going to take a nice flat brush. ABH Cosmetics. I got this in a pack. I'm just going to take a little bit and just kind of fluff underneath it. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Every time I look at like something that Mario did, Makeup by Mario, he says he doesn't use banana powder. What does he use? Does anybody know? Because I do feel like sometimes the banana powder from Ben Nye is a little too yellow, but the neutral set is white. And I'm not crazy about like translucent powders like being so white. I'd rather them be a color. Do you guys recommend any powders for the under eye? Because I am looking for a new one. I'm going to be setting my face. I'm going to be using my old Too Faced Kabuki brush and Nars powder and Mountain. They discontinued this and I wanted to cry. Like, I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean you have no more Nars powder? And they were like, yeah, we discontinued it. Like, can you stop crying on the floor? So I'm just gonna go all over this face with that powder. Alright, so after powdering your face, what I'm gonna do is start my brows. And I see that some of you want a really intense kind of tutorial on this. I'm just gonna do it really quickly now. If you want a full video on this, just comment below that you guys want it. I'm gonna go back to my Naked Basics and I'm gonna be using Faint. Fill in the front area of my brow. Kind of just brush that up. Now I'm gonna use my most favorite thing in the world, and it's my Dipbrow by Anastasia. People say Anastasia, people say Anastasia, people say other things. I say Anastasia because I think of the movie. This is in chocolate. Just taking a little bit and just kind of starting to outline that brow. Could totally do a whole brow video if you guys want me to. And now that those are filled in, I'm going to just brush them out a little bit. I'm using MAC 48s. These are my favorite lashes in the entire universe. Literally. Those suckers on. And yeah. Just trying to get that Kim K eye, girl. I'm gonna go on my Too Faced, whoa, you can't see that, Too Faced bronzer with an angled brush. This is an old, okay. This is an old Sephora brush. So I'm just gonna go in the corners of my face. Just kind of blend that. I love this bronzer. It's gray enough that you can contour with it, but bronzy enough that it's still like a bronzer. Let's bring it down to your neck, put a little under your nose. So I'm gonna use a angled brush from the Monster place. I feel so bad. And I'm gonna use Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I'll be using these two, just to narrow my nose down a little bit. I have a few different ways of doing this. If you guys want to see a separate video for that, let me know. I've contoured. I don't want those harsh lines, so I'm just going to take my kabuki that I use for my face powder. Just kind of dust it. And then you can still see definition, but without it being like, she contoured her nose. Right now I'm going to be taking banana. And I know this is banana and this is sand. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just dust it on top of my nose. Kind of define that line of contour. I'm going to be taking sand, that one right there, and just kind of go at an angle so I get that sharp line just like Kim K. You can also mix it with banana for it to be brighter. And you can see that there. It's nice. It's a nice contoured cheek you got there. Taking Java. I know that one's Java. So I'm going to be taking that with my angled bronzer brush or contour brush and just kind of blend that out. I'm going to go under my nose a little bit with Java, a little on my forehead. Blush, I'm going to be using just a little bit of Warm Soul by MAC. I love their new packaging. I'm just using a fluffy brush. This one is from Sephora. Taking a little bit of Dark Horse from that Naked palette. It's that one right there. And just kind of smudge that into your lash line. I don't really like to mascara my eyelashes too much, so I'm just going to do my bottoms a little bit. So with that done on my nose, I'm just gonna take a little bit of Makeup by Mario's M Glam by Giella Cosmetics. This I'm pretty sure they still sell. I know that he sometimes uses it on Kim. So I'm just gonna take a very kind of very nice taped fan brush. All my brushes are so ghetto. And just kind of go like that, and you have a really nice highlight. A little on your chin, a little down your nose, and then you have that cheekbone highlight. I love that glow, girl. Alright, my lippies. So I came up with a random combo. So what I'm first gonna do, Whirl Liner by MAC. You can overdraw them a little bit. Next, I am taking Makeup Forever lipstick in 22, the Rouge Artist Intense. And I'm just gonna add that all over. I'm just gonna add a little bit of gloss by Nars. It's called Goldigger. And yeah, and there's your lips. So what I do now is just set my face with Decay's All Nighter Spray. If you guys have enjoyed this video, if you have, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any suggestions of what my next video should be, comment down below. Any products that I missed or that I didn't know the name of, all that information will be below, along with my Instagram account, my Twitter account. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. And oh, you guys picked an and oh my god. And my nose keeps itching me right here. So I just tap it. Is that attractive? Okay, no. Oh my god. So itchy. And another thing to my list, I have work tomorrow, I got this tomorrow, I got this the next, okay, just repeatedly say